Hey guys, Keepin' Rockin' 404 here. This time reviewing All the Right Reasons by Nickelback. Yeah, we're doing Nickelback. You know, I could do what I normally do and introduce this album and the band, but it's fucking Nickelback. I really don't have to. We all know who they are and we all know their hits. So, let's just get right into the review. So, I'll start off by saying that my experience with Nickelback prior to listening to this album was not a good one. Not at all. Every fucking song I heard from them was god-awful, almost unlistenable. But you know, I went into this album thinking that maybe there would be one song that I liked. And so, I put the CD in, and I was treated to this. Just like that, I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. Okay, so what's the problem with the first track, Follow You Home? Well, it's a few things, but mainly the production. Rarely have I heard such annoyingly clean production, just something so overproduced. Blood on the Dance Floor has better production than this album. I'm not even kidding. The sound is so reflective of how to not produce rock music. The instruments sound so underwhelming because there's just no raw power to their sounds. And the lyrics don't fare much better. On this track in particular, they're just mediocre. They're not memorable at all, but these are the best lyrics on the album. We are not in for a treat. The next fucking track is god-awful. The production is even worse than the last track, and the lyrics are just fucking laughable. Seriously, just listen to some of this.
I guess it wasn't really right. I guess it wasn't meant to be. It didn't matter what they said, 'cause we were good and bad.
The song is just so generic. It relies on the same guitar power chords that every single radio rock song around that time was using. And this is a problem throughout the whole album. Every fucking song uses those goddamn power chords. But alright, those last two tracks were bad, but maybe this next track, Photograph, will be better.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head?
No, this is legitimately one of the worst rock songs I've ever heard in my life. Nickelback attempts to get soft for this song, and it is fucking atrocious. Of course, there are still glaring production issues, but it's the lyrics that really take center stage here. They are laughably bad. Speaking of the lyrics, every song is written badly. Some worse than others, of course, but a lot of the lyrics are written so sexually, except that they're sung in the least sexy way possible, and to the point where it just kind of becomes creepy. Take this lyric from the track, Animals.
Your mom don't know that you were missing. She'd be pissed if she could see the parts of you that I've been kissing.
Ugh. Not to mention Chad's vocals are not good at all. In fact, they're annoying. He sounds like a drunk country singer from the most redneck areas of Alabama. And he sounds really drunk the whole time. It is not pleasant at all. Now, Photograph is not the only soft song on here. In fact, there are a few, and the other ones don't fare much better. Savin' Me is one of the worst fucking tracks on here, and it doesn't help that it seems to be written about nothing. Better than Photograph, I guess. Oh, and the chorus to Far Away is so mind-numbingly stupid and disingenuous. When you listen to this, tell me if it really sounds like Chad is actually saying he loves someone.
I love you. I loved you all along.
Didn't think so. The worst produced song on here is easily Next Contestant. Every instrument just gets buried in the mix and it's just a complete mess. But not quite as much of a mess as If Everyone Cared, which is produced slightly better, but it has to be the worst attempt at being sad that I think Nickelback's ever done, and that's saying a lot. Yes, Photograph is a sadder track than this. Wow. Another abysmal track is Someone That You're With. I can't really say much about this song other than the fact that it's fucking stupid. Of course the production is fucking horrible. There's also this constant tambourine that makes it sound like a bunch of elementary schoolers got together and formed a really dumbed down country band. And isn't it just fitting that the final song in this album might just be the second worst? Rockstar is a hilariously awful attempt at a ballad. And if Kroger is really trying to sell to us that he really wants this rockstar lifestyle, then that just makes this song even more of a joke. By the time this album was released, he already was a fucking rockstar. At this point, it just sounds like he's bragging down to all of his listeners because he knows that none of them will ever be as successful as he is. And maybe that's a good thing. Also, is being skinny from not eating supposed to sound appealing? Because it doesn't. Honestly, I'm not surprised by how bad this album is. It's fucking Nickelback. And if Photograph is the biggest single from this album, then that speaks numbers on the quality of the rest of it. The whole album is just unbearable. This is certainly not one of those things that I would recommend to you for a quick laugh. If you want that, just go listen to Photograph. But for the love of all that is holy, do not subject yourself to the whole album. The first time I listened to this, I thought, well, yeah, it was bad, but it's not that bad. But after listening to it a few more times, I can say with pretty much absolute certainty, yeah, it is that bad. I feel no remorse in giving all the right reasons an abysmal 1.75 out of 10. Just do yourself a favor and don't listen to this, even out of morbid curiosity. It's not worth it.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? This is where I